This is Alistair Kennedy for Gfinity, and today we're going to take a deep dive into the new trailer for Marvel Rivals from NetEase Games. Marvel Rivals is a thrilling, fast-paced co-op gameplay experience, with 6v6 players battling for victory across destructible environments, reshaping the terrain to create tactical advantages. The story behind Marvel Rivals is an interesting one, featuring a merciless clash between the tyrannical dictator Dr. Doom and his future counterpart from the year 2099 that has forced countless universes to collide in the time-strain entanglement, creating new worlds and crises still unknown. So, first off, what we see here is Doctor Strange levitating across a stage that looks like it could be Asgard. And now we get to see Bruce Banner transforming into the Hulk. This is very interesting as it could just be his animation at the beginning of the match, but there have been some leaks to show that he is listed as Bruce Banner and not the Hulk on the character select screen. So could this be that becoming the Hulk is some kind of power up rather than a constant form for the entire match? We'll need to wait and see. Next up, we've got some Iron Man in action using his nanotech version of his suit, similar to the one that he wore in Infinity War. Now take a look at the pop-up in the bottom right saying Team Up Activated. It's got the images of Hulk and Iron Man, and that is followed up by a powered up blast from the suit's nanotech. What we can take from this is that there will be special team up moves that can be performed throughout matches with another player. And here we have one of the best moments in the trailer, Doctor Strange opening a portal for his team to warp to another point on the map, getting the drop on the opposition. It's a very cool mechanic to have, and it will be interesting to see how and when this can be used. Likely it will be on some kind of cooldown and won't be spammable. Next we see Spider-Man in action after he jumped through the portal that was opened by Strange. What is unusual here is that we see him shooting webs as projectiles, but we don't see any web slinging action for traversal. If Spidey can't swing around in some form, it will feel very strange when playing as the web crawler in Rivals. Luna Snow has ice-based powers, and it's cool to see that incorporated into her movement as she skates across the stage. You'll see her then activate another team-up, this time with Namor, Marvel's first mutant. The God of Mischief Loki is playable, and we get to see his powers in this section of the trailer. First he teleports a short distance, and then he uses a move to transform into the Black Panther. This could make Loki a very interesting character to play as you can effectively become any other character in the match. And here we get to see some good old hack and slash gameplay from Magic, who looks like she can use her teleportation skill during combos, giving her the ability to get behind enemies quickly. Everyone's favourite Space Raccoon is up next, and we get to see the best team up move so far with his buddy Groot. Rocket activates the team up, which allows him to ride upon Groot's shoulders to take on the enemy, just like in the movies. With the characters being introduced at the end, Penny Parker is the most obscure addition to the initial roster. We get a brief glimpse of her gameplay here with a very Iron Spider looking suit. At the very end here, we get to take a look at what appears to be the female version of Galactus, who brings in the next team. Here we see Storm, Magneto, Star-Lord, Mantis, Punisher and Scarlet Witch. With such a diverse roster and a fun Overwatch inspired looking gameplay, Marvel Rivals could be one to keep an eye on. The closed alpha for the game begins this May. What do you think about the first look at Marvel Rivals? Let us know in the comments below. This has been Alistair Kennedy for Gfinity.